Hello, brothers and sisters. So, the last, say, 2 weeks, I've been focusing on Twitter, just seeing what's up with Twitter. I've had a Twitter account for a long time, but I never really focused on it. So I spent like my extra time, what little extra time I've had, I kind of focused on getting that arranging that, uploading content, etc. So I've been able to notice what's going on with Black Twitter for the first time. This is like the first time I've ever kind of, for say, yeah, it's been like 11, 12 days, I've been kind of focusing what's going on in Black Twitter. And Jesus, that place is just a hellhole. Black Twitter is a toilet. That's basically what it's really a mess. Really a mess. I don't see how anything can get accomplished the way Black Twitter is, like the way it is now, insulting everybody. It's just it's a mess. But let's talk about the subject. You've seen the title about Dixon, all right, who's running against Clyburn. And first of all, I don't want to go in too hard on FBA because I'm happy that they are now uh, seeing the necessity for politics. Because for a long time they've been kind of anti-politics for a long time. So I'm glad they're seeing the necessity for politics, and I hope they can kind of continue with that. But this guy kind of finessed them, and that's the reality of the situation. I don't know how anyone who seriously took a minute to kind of just research what he's moving, how he's moving on Twitter, to how anyone could be convinced that this guy is a serious guy. Just I'm just being very honest with you. Okay, I don't know how so many people uh, could believe that this guy is serious. I saw him uh, last few weeks, and he's been like everywhere. He's on people's podcasts, and I knew FBA was supporting him, and I wished him well. And then another Pan Africanist guy even suggested donating to his campaign, and I actually intended to do so. Then my money was funny. I'm doing other stuff, so I didn't have any money to donate. But I just assumed that you have this guy being promoted by FBA. The FBA is putting his name out everywhere. That this guy had already been like seriously vetted, and this was a serious guy. I've been like all over my feed. I see his funny hat, and I can't be biased against that because I wear a funny hat. But I assumed that despite the funny hat, this was a serious guy. All right, you understand? And so this last 12 or week and a half that I've been kind of focusing on the Twitter, and I just went through just a little bit of his Twitter activity. And I realized that guy is a clown. This guy is not no serious guy. I didn't know that Tariq Nasheed and Yvette Carnell are still childishly going after each other in the Twitter space. I thought that was over with. But apparently it's still going back and forth, back and forth. So Tariq Nasheed made a gay joke. And it was pretty out there. All right. And this Gregg Marcel Dixon retweeted it with a bunch of happy faces. Just based on that one retweet. How can you be convinced that this guy is serious in the environment of today? Okay, a serious candidate for Congress, would a serious candidate retweet something like that? Okay, I don't want to even go into the joke, but it's had to do with you know strap-ons and all that stuff. But he had just lost like a day ago, and he's retweeting something like that. How could FBA be finessed into believing this guy was serious. This guy was not serious. And even if you base on the votes that he got, if he was serious, even if he was going to 10 houses a day for 3 or 4 months, he would have gotten more votes than what he got. This is a guy who finessed the FBA into getting clout. That's what it was a clout move. And he got it. He got it. So, and that's the thing. It's not good to be arrogant because we Pan Africanists, we get a lot of, dismissiveness from FBA/ADOS. Oh, you guys are living in fantasy. They like to put themselves out as these hard nosed, tangible guys, the tangibles. But yet you let this small clown, this little clown, finesse you into giving him clout. Because that's what this was all about. I don't think this was a money move. This was a clout finesse. Okay, how can I get a lot of clout? Okay, how about this? How can I get a lot of clout? There's no way a serious person who follows politics would be convinced the way this boy was moving about. I said, boy, he's 37 years old. How that you be considered this is a serious candidate? And no serious group would have gotten behind him and given him clout and given him this huge platform. All right, so FBA, you got to do better. You need to drop all the arrogance toward Pan Africanists, okay? Because no Pan Africanist organization would have vouched for this guy. Let me tell you, no serious Pan Africanist organization would have vouched for this guy. It doesn't matter what you privately believe about the agenda. We know what I mean by the agenda. But no serious congressional candidate will retweet Tariq Nasheed. That's just that one retweet will let you know that this guy is not serious. He's not there because I seriously want to take out Jim Kleinborg. I know eventually there's going to be opposition research, oppo research, and they're going to go through all my online activity, my history with women, all of that, my financials, and they're gonna see if there's dirt on me. A serious congressional candidate would have known I can't do stuff like that. No matter what I think about the agenda, okay. No matter what I think about effeminization of the black male, no matter none of that stuff, okay. I know if I'm running for Congress against one of the most powerful congressmen in the country, I know I need to be on the straight and narrow. Also, I know I may have to run against him several times. So, although I lost the first time, I know the day or 2 days after, I can't be retweeting Tariq Nasheed's gay joke because I'm probably going to have to run against this guy 2 or 3 times, unless hopefully he retires. He's like over 80, right? So you FBA, you all need to drop all this arrogance toward Pan Africanism because there's no way we would have vouched for this guy. Okay, there's no way we would have vouched for this guy. You all got finessed by this small clown. He's a small clown. Okay, you all got finessed. Calm with all that arrogance. You Pan African is Pan African. You. No, you need to get some humility. Yes, it's good you all are getting into politics, but have some humility. You all got finance. You let this boy fool you. This guy is not a serious guy. Do I need to continue this video? No, I do not. You guys take care.